Hi folks, it's Brittany from the Newton Carnegie Library and welcome to Intro to Google Drive. To start, I've just opened up a web browser. I'm using Google Chrome because it tends to work best for me than searching for Google Drive. It's going to come up pretty quickly since this is a Google Suite product. Then you're going to click on Google Drive. Now if you're already signed into your Gmail account, it's going to take you directly to the Google Drive homepage. If not, you can sign in now or go down to use another account, add your Gmail address, or create a new one. You're going to want to create it for either an individual or a business, fill in all your information. And essentially what this will do is set you up a Gmail account, which is really helpful since you'll use the same login and password for all Google Suite products. But we already have an account, so we're just going to sign in now. In just a second, we are going to arrive to the Google Drive homepage, and it is exactly what you see, a place for all your files. Google Drive is a free file sharing and storage network. Take a quick look around before we get started. First, you can see your storage. They give you quite a bit for free. Then if you click on New, you can see where you can upload a folder, a file, create a new folder, create a Google Doc document, a Google Sheet, a Google Slide, Google Form, and several other things. Then if you go back down, you can see all of the files and documents that have been shared with you from other folks, your recently worked on items, your start items, and of course your trash. Let's take a deeper dive into all the features of Google Drive. We'll start by going to New and then File Upload. This is where you'll go whenever you want to add a document or a picture from your computer to Google Drive. We're going to add a Carnegie Chats discussion question, and since we'll probably have a few of those, it'd be a good idea to create a folder. So we can do that by going to My Drive and then clicking New Folder. As you can see, it's My Drive is the exact same, and there's a lot of the same features there as if you click New. Now we're going to go ahead and name our folder. We'll name it Carnegie Chats since that's what it's all about. Click Create, and then it will pop up, and then we just drag our file right into the folder. And if we double click our folder, there is our file. Let's head home by clicking My Drive, and you can see our newly created folder. Now we're going to click on New, and as you can see, you can't upload an entire folder if you need to, but we're going to head into Google Docs. Google Docs is a word processor where you can create documents that will automatically save in your drive. And let's make a Welcome to Intro to Google Drive document. So we'll get that typed out here. And as we're typing, you'll notice in the upper left-hand corner that it's actually saving automatically. Now, Google Drive has all the features of a normal word processor. You can change the font, you can change the size, the color, whether you want it bold, where it is. It works just like a normal word processor. You can also add links to your documents by highlighting whatever you want to represent your link, clicking on the two interlocking loops, pasting your link, and then clicking Apply, and now you have an active link in your document. Now that we have an idea of what our document's about, we could go ahead and change our title. It's in the upper left-hand corner, and as you can see, Google Drive has already added a title based on the first few words, but we can easily go in and change that. Now, many people and companies use Google Drive for its sharing capabilities. With Google Drive and Docs, you can share directly from here. To do this, click File and then Share. So based on this little notice, you can see that you really have a lot of control to decide what the people you share your document with can do. You have two options how you share it. You can either send them a link, which is down below, or type in an email address. And to change the settings, you would just go to the small gear and you can decide whether they can edit it, can they download it, or they can just view it. You have complete control of each document. We're going to head back, and then once we click Done, it will send this either via email to them to let them know they have access, or it'll show up in their Google Drive if it's a Gmail account. Now, how you may be used to editing and collaborating on documents is overviewing the document and then commenting in red like I'm doing here. So maybe saying add a picture, then emailing this document to someone else. And there's just a lot of back and forth, which can take a lot of time. Instead, to increase productivity, we can highlight the area we want to comment on, right click, and then click Add Comment. This will pop up a little bar to the right-hand side, and then you can just type it in, and it actually shows who is commenting what, which is really nice if you're working with several folks, and you can also reply to those comments. So if we go back to My Drive, we can find, they would be able to find it in the shared with me, but since it's originally ours, we already have access to it. And then there is our comment, so that's fine. We can add a photo. So to add a photo, you're going to go to what looks like a little landscape, And then upload a picture. Going to upload a picture just like if you were attaching it to a document. And there's me. We'll add me since I'm the one presenting it. Hello, everyone. And that was a lot of me. So let's make that a little bit smaller. And now we can click resolve and it goes away. And that person could still go back and see the history and see where we resolved it. So I'll show you how to do that. So if we go back to our home page and go back to My Drive and we open our document, you can see up there where we always go where the last edit was made and who we did it by. If you click on that, you can actually see the whole revision history. So let's head home and look at a few of the other features of Google Drive. So starting with new, we're going to go down to Google Sheets. Google Sheets is going to work just like Excel. So you're going to have all the capabilities to customize your spreadsheets like you're used to using in Excel. So you can add formulas, you can change the way they look, you can download them, you can also make them available offline. So you don't have to have internet access to view this document, but you still will be able to share it just like in Google Docs. Now we are in Google Slides. Google Slides works a lot like PowerPoint, but it's much cleaner, more modern look, and I think it's actually more user-friendly. You can present directly from here. You can do presenter view with all the notes, again, just like you're used to in PowerPoint. You can download it or you can share it with people directly, just like in Google Docs. Now, when you start to get a lot of files and documents in here, it can get a little cluttered and be hard to find something. So if you go up in the search and drive bar, using just a few keywords such as drive, if we're looking for our intro to Google Drive document, it's gonna pop up very quickly, very handy. Another tool to use, if you use a lot of the same files or documents, you can put them under Start. And then our trash is going to work just like your email. It's not going to permanently delete until you do so. Thank you for joining me for this intro class. I hope it was useful, encourages you to start using Google Drive.